pick this planet, Vegeta put on a cloak to avoid looking at the full moon, and he began to rush towards the forest, what Kakarot and Gohan had gone to. Finally, he reached the site of a decimated forest, and the raging Ozaru Kakarot in the center. Gohan was below, struggling to get him to calm down, but Kakarot simply slaps Gohan away, with the old man hitting a tree.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the last live stream that we're gonna do tonight. I did 2 live streams today. Hoping to start doing live streams more early in the morning. Tonight, it's nighttime. Not a lot of people are gonna be in it. So, yeah, but I'm just gonna be talking about some action figure stuff. Hopefully get some people to, on brain rot people.
But Gohan, the Ozaru turned to find the old man lying under a tree, his giant hand picking him up. Slowly, Gohan opened his eyes and smiled at Vegeta, asking him how he found them so quickly. Vegeta's eyes widened. He had sensed Kakarot and Gohan's clique way before even hearing the roars. That's what caused him to look for them in the first place. Gohan was very proud and would eventually recover. It seemed like Vegeta had gotten there just in time. Time passed, and although Vegeta still maintained his hostile attitude and his mission to destroy Frieza, he also slowly began to open up. He had teach Kakarot how to control Ozaru. Having him rampage again would be too much of a hassle to clean up after all. He also told him about why they were there, about their parents. Kakarot insisted that they would return to pick them up someday, but Vegeta never held on to hope. He figured that his father must have been right, and Frieza really did wipe out the race. During training, Gohan would call Kakarot his brother.
It's like a $10 figure, so a spin master figure, so you can't really expect too much from it.
He would yell at this low-class trash that he's not his brother, that
I mean, some figures don't even have
his brother. He would fly away in anger. Kakarot would be saddened by this, but Gohan was always there to cheer him up and reminded him that Vegeta didn't win yet. Kakarot would constantly challenge Vegeta to battles or contests, but Vegeta would always win. Racing, hunting, hide and seek, it didn't matter. Vegeta was always ahead of him. However, this didn't discourage Kakarot. On the contrary, it motivated him even more. He learned to sense ki and fly, just as he would attempt to keep up with the prince. Vegeta found it amusing. Kakarot wasn't a crybaby or a quitter like his brother Raditz. A year prior to Bulma's arrival, Vegeta decides that he can no longer stay in the mountains. He has gone flying around Earth before, but it was always when he was racing against Kakarot. He wanted to take his time, experience everything this world has to offer, before he maybe takes her over. It was clear to him now that this planet wasn't as powerless or as insignificant as he once thought. Perhaps there was someone or something that could make him strong enough to face Frieza. Gohan and Kakarot bid him farewell, but not before Kakarot promises Vegeta that he'll be a lot stronger next time they meet. Vegeta scoffs and flies away, his mind filled with thoughts of revenge against Frieza for wounding his Saiyan pride. Through his travels, Vegeta eventually encounters the Pilaf gang in a castle he found in the middle of the desert. He was tired, so he decided to rest there for the night. Pilaf nearly had a heart attack when he goes into his room and finds the monkey boy sleeping in his bed. Pilaf summons Mai and Shu to take his intruder out, but Vegeta nearly kills them. He decides not to, after they reveal why they are there. The Dragon Balls. 7 magic orbs that can grant any wish. This was Vegeta's ticket to defeating Frieza. He would wish for immortality. He would let them live as long as they helped him with the Dragon Balls. After all, they had all sorts of radars back in their home base.
Oh my, Spider-Man fan? What the frick, why did I just do that? Spider-Man fan is in my stream? My live stream? Oh no, I might be cooked. What's up, Spider-Man fan? I'm just talking about these figures I got today. I'm just talking about these figures I got today from Amazon haul. Oh, you can hear that? I was just watching, upgrade I didn't